In the market, happy Friday, happy public live day. We are going to be having some fun this morning. Team, not really a whole lot going on in the market going into today. We had a very eventful day yesterday. We are still going to be rehashing some of these statements that I've been making all year long about CPI, PPI inflation as it relates to these tariffs. I saw a lot of interesting comments on the YouTube video yesterday where people were basically saying, no, I'm wrong. And this brings up a very important point that, again, I'm not looking at these situations in the macro environment, guys, from any political perspective. I am looking at the data as a whole and trying to come up with a good understanding of what is likely to happen next. If the data suggested that tariffs are going to be super inflationary, then that's what we would say. But we haven't seen any evidence of that this year. All we've seen evidence is of the actual corporations eating the cost of these tariffs. So that's what the PPI showed us. Now, on the other side, we're going to talk about this a little bit more in the stream today, but on the other side, it could be that producer prices are going up a little bit now, and then it trickles down into CPI a little bit. But again, it's going to get muted a little bit as it starts to go through. So it's not going to be this big effect that everybody has been saying it was going to be. That's why we're able to start seeing a lot of these FOMC speakers coming out and being a little bit more dovish here. But in general, market's up, 5 points today here on ES, 0.08%. We've got a lot of interesting moves happening. MSOS here, ladies and gentlemen, is up, 30 cents here? 6% in the pre-market here after yesterday. Absolutely epic move. Lots of you guys in LTMP are nailing this one. I gave this one out to you guys for free. I'm telling you guys, I'm just going to keep outlining the best trades in the market for everybody. It's up to you on whether or not you're going to start listening. Again, guys, pay attention or pay a premium. Netflix, still looking good here in the pre-market here. We got Amazon looking good. Again, that next target for me is going to be 236.50. Novo's actually looking like it wants to get a nice break to the upside here this morning. Again, you are kind of right around this daily 10 EMA here, which is a little funky. We're going to go over some of you guys' favorite names here too. Palantir, again, not really setting up very nicely at the highs here. Just coming down and retesting this daily 10 EMA. But folks, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of day again. Say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, would love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the group, new to the stream, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. It costs you absolutely nothing to do it, but it helps me a whole lot. Spreading these streams out to as many people who actually want to learn. Again, I'm the only person on YouTube that you guys know that has been demonetized for talking about how many 1000% trades they hand out to their community. I'm the only one. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. But at the end of the day, does it really matter when we're hitting all those big trades all the time? No, absolutely not. I do these streams to help you guys out, kind of navigate the market every single day and really kind of change the way that you guys view the way the market works and the way that you should be operating in the market, because there are right and wrong things to be doing in the market. So let's see who we have in here this morning, ladies and gentlemen. I want to go through a little bit of the economic data that was released. Let's see who we got. We got Angel, Dawn, Gerald, BM, Dr. Bob, Slother, Rogue, Boomtown, Daily Taylor, Matt, Ian, Todd, Momo, Diego, Michael, David, Eddie, William, Dan, Taylor, Gray. We've got Geiser. We've got Ryan, Daily Taylor. Good. You want a super chat? Guys, I mean, you guys see all the crazy trades I hand out all the time and the trades that I'm hitting. I don't really need your super chats. I mean, it would be more money, but I just really, you guys in there, you guys pay for, what do you call it? The really low cost for LTMP. If you want to do that, great. You're going to come in there and get the skills that nobody can take away from you to have long-term success in the market. That's it. That's all. You're the man, Vix. Best money I ever spent was joining LTMP. Josh, I know, man. I know. That's awesome. I mean, I'm glad all you guys are having success. We'll talk a little bit about the group in a little bit here, but I want to go through some of this economic data. And make sure, don't be slacking on the like button today, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday. It's a public live day. We might be able to hit the 200 like goal. That'd be great. If we could hit the 200 like goal, that would be awesome. So I want to get back to this economic data here. Also, I have a massive fat lip right now. Well, it's not as bad as it was last night. I caught a little heel to the face escaping something in at jiu-jitsu yesterday. I didn't even realize how bad it was until after. But it happened. It's part of the game. U.S. July retail sales rose 0.5% month over month, estimated at 0.5%. So right in line there, excluding autos, it was up 0.3% month over month with the estimate at 0.3. So yeah, retail sales were really just right in line. Traders are trimming bets on Fed rate cuts. September rate cut still seen, with one more later in 2025. So again, kind of pricing in 2 cuts overall this year, which I think is reasonable, which is one of the reasons why there really hasn't been anything crazy for us in the bond market. So again, I think this is a good time here to kind of step in. Let's see. Hush Puppy says, agree with Josh. Thanks, guys. I mean, I'll throw the link in here for you guys. I mean, the results that you guys are getting are absolutely awesome. I love seeing you guys win every single day. It's pinned to the top of the live chat, but here is the link. Use code August, get 50% off your first month. It's literally $1 a day for you guys to hop in. And then, yeah, prices are going to be going up significantly at the end of the month. One of the main reasons for that is I literally only want the people that are actually serious about learning joining. I literally, guys, I know exactly what all of you guys need in order to have long-term success. Don't come in and try and tell me what to do in terms of like how to get you guys from point A to point B. I know what you guys need, you know? And it works very, very, very well. But I wanna just like, this is where that final warning comes from. Like, everybody needs to understand that like the data that we saw this week is very, very, very interesting. The only thing that this market really cares about right now is costs getting passed on to the consumer. Because if consumer spending slows down, if demand drops, if growth slows down, you could very rapidly get into a situation that could look very, very similar to a recession, if not actually a recession. That is what people are worried about, because then that leads to stagflation, which the market is still a little bit worried about here. But what we saw yesterday, like I talked about, very, very hot PPI, very hot, and lower I wouldn't say much lower, but lower than expected CPI is blatantly telling you that costs are getting eaten by the corporations and not getting passed to the consumer. That is what the data is showing. No matter what you want to think, no matter what personal anecdote that you want to talk about, at the end of the day, in general, and in the total grand scheme of things, the costs are getting eaten by the corporations, and they are not getting passed to the consumer yet. Now, what does that lead to? Well, it leads to margins shrinking a little bit there, slowing growth, potentially increasing the unemployment rate, which is also going to then have a positive effect on everybody looking for, or positive, let's say, it should, in general, over the next few months, start to move up rate cut expectations. That's what that shows us. Because if we saw, let's say, PPI up, CPI up, then it's like, all right, this is now going to be the one blip that we're going to see in terms of these price levels. Let's see. Did YouTube seriously strip you for good? I mean, I could probably apply again, but yeah, they demonetized me. Like, I told you guys, like, I could probably find the like, let me see if I can't do it now because I'd have to go back into the studio, but it literally cites, like, in the thing, it's like it literally is saying these videos, the streams that I put 1000% gains in the title are the ones. And I'm like, really, guys? You're going to do that to me, the only person on the internet that's actually handing out consistent 1000% gainers? Really? So, but that is the thing that people are not realizing, and why the market rallied up yesterday, and why we were able to make so much money yesterday off of this move, because it was like, guys, it doesn't make any sense. Like, again, though, like what we talked about in the pre-market on that big candle to the downside, I'm like, I'm fine with an initial big nuke candle off of really hot PPI, because it was really hot. But I did not think that this was going to stick, and now we are seeing the market trade a little bit higher here. Where's Amazon? What do we got? 6 minutes to go until open. MSOS looking good over here. Sofi, how's this look? Not really. Oh, that's the weekly. I want to see what the daily looks like on this thing. I think it's going to start looking good. Yeah, daily on Sofi could start looking interesting. They may threaten them with a permaban. If they do, we would just move to, like, Twitch or something. Kick, something. We might do it on Twitter or something. But let's see. What do you guys want to look at? ACHR? Yeah, Daniel, I gotcha. Yeah, this would need a few more days, maybe towards the end of next week of nice period of consolidation here. Then I'd be interested in this. Federico, what's up, man? How you doing? You like Intel? So here is the thing. We have Intel doing what? Intel is on an absolute moon mission here. It is up 4.5% in the pre-market. I just like this, buying this chart right here makes me feel sick. Like Federico, like this is like, it makes my skin crawl, these types of charts here, because you're so late to it. It's like you're just chasing. I really try and get this across to everybody. My gift and what I teach you guys to do every single day in the LTMP group is we find stocks that are about to explode before they do. MSOS, Amazon, Netflix, all of them. Like, it's very, 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 very simple to find those. So, like, why would we then buy something like this? Like, I just wouldn't, you know? So I'm not going to be doing anything with this. It's not really on my radar at all. And the one thing that I think people don't realize is that, like, when these big shocks happen to the market, the smartest thing most of the time to do is to just sit back in cash and not worry about it, you know? United Health. So, I mean, it's interesting coming off the base. It is moving up off of Warren Buffett here. He's buying it because he believes it's undervalued. I would buy something because I think there's going to be a significant amount of growth, right? So, in Brittany, no, I didn't trade the AMD earlier this week, but it was out. I think you guys hit it, didn't you? Where is it right now? Yeah, you guys, some of you guys hit that one. That was an interesting one. I didn't touch that one. So, like, that's why I like something like Novo versus UNH. Like, Novo can grow their revenue significantly. I personally don't think that health insurance premiums are going to continuously just grow at a pace. Like, they're going to hit a ceiling, and people are going to be like, you know? Hackman bought Amazon and Alphabet. Good for him. I mean, I don't really... You should buy Netflix again. But Novo here, guys, I have 1,000 shares of Novo now, so I'm probably not going to be taking the trade on it because I don't need to. But I do like this area here, this break to the upside of like, I have the alert here at like 5143. It is consolidating under the 10 EMA, which I don't really like, but for leaps like next June contracts, next September, December, January, like, I don't hate this here, you know? I really don't hate it. You know? Like, it's setting up pretty well. And the other thing is, you might see, it's possible, you might see Buffett coming in and buying UNH as like a big shift in terms of like some of these larger like names that operate in the healthcare space, which I would like. I think healthcare is kind of having like that Facebook 2022 moment where it just like is drilling. And then eventually we're going to look back like 5 years from now and be like, how were we not all buying that, you know? But let's see. Google second round. Yeah, I think Google does look good here. Yeah, it's a little funky. It's going to be opening right at the top side of the range here. So I'm not really going to be interested in this one. I'm not really that interested in doing a whole lot new today. I have my positions. I'm just going to let them go. That's what the LTMP methodology is all about, guys. Again, you don't need to be doing stuff every single day, and you actually shouldn't be. Also, let's see. There is somebody that wanted me to look at a ticker. Where is it? Thinky, if you're in the live chat right now, I will go over your ticker, but I'm not going to do it until I know you're in the live chat so I don't have to repeat myself. So just let me know if you're in here and just say like the ticker and then I'll go over it. I just don't want to have to go over it a bunch of times, you know? All right, market looking okay. Amazon looking good. Again, next target on this one is 236.50. ETH is setting up again. Is it? I'd hop. I mean, if it is setting up, I would hop in some ETH with you if it did it. Yeah, I would give this some time, but that ETH move here from Tuesday was really good. Or Ethereum, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, guys, again, we have a 200 like goal on the stream. You guys are crushing it today. Again, we are a quarter of the way there right now. Let's see if we can get to 50 right now, or 100 right now. We have more than enough of you guys in here to do it. If you guys do enjoy these streams, hit that like button. Costs you nothing to do it. We got 40 seconds here to go, and then we're going to get after it. So, but again, I mean, you guys know the deal with LTMP. Make sure you guys hop in before the end of the month. Prices are going to go up significantly. If you want to lock in the lower rate and get 50% off your first month and hop in for literally $1 a day, this is the best time to do it. Pony, I can take a look, but I don't think this is going to be one that it's not bad. I don't hate this. I don't hate that. Amazon looking good. Netflix looking okay. Again, Netflix over yesterday's high, for those of you guys that aren't in it, is not a bad spot. Not a bad spot for those of you guys that want that one. But, yeah, just let me know. Yeah. Are you talking about Ethereum or Pony? All right. Little mark. Yeah, Novo. There it is. Consumer sentiment, 10 a.m. Ooh, that's interesting. All right, Netflix popped back up a little bit here, but that one could take a little time to go, you know? Yeah, I'm up 283% on my Amazons. That's pretty good, man. Nova already broke? Yeah, but it's for leaps, though. Like, that, I'd be fine with doing something on that for leaps. Like, I'd still probably wait for the 5-minute opening rage break on it, but, like, because it did gap the level there, and you want to see it confirm over the daily 10 EMA, I'm probably not taking that, but. So, market drilling a little here. I want to see what happens with Netflix, because I'm already in this. If this thing wants to fail, it's fine. I want to see Amazon go on a little ripper today, though. No, Netflix down. I might cut that soon and just wait for the rebreak because it wasn't quite there yet, but I want to give it a little time. Just a little bit of breathing room. Amazon ripping here. Here we go. 344% on Amazon. Holy jeez, guys. Congratulations. LTMP for the win, guys. I mean, I show you guys these every single week. Every single week. Let me throw the link in the live chat for you guys here. Use code August. I mean, that's disgusting. Guys, that's disgusting. There you go. LTMP for the win. Pay attention and pay a premium. I mean, I'm fine if you guys want to wait and pay the higher monthly cost. Like, that's okay if you want to do that. I'm just telling you. Like, you've had more than enough time to hop in at the lower rate. And with the discount, there's probably not going to be any discounts coming in the near future after this. But let's say MSOS looking. I mean, this could end up just setting up again on the daily. Are you talking about Novo? Like, are you talking about next September, Daniel? Because I wouldn't do this September. I would not trade that Novo off of like I would not trade it like a short-term setup. I would trade it like a longer-term setup. I mean, where are the next Septembers? That's actually not. I actually like those. Netflix back up. Oh my God, Amazon ripping right now. So Netflix is going there a little bit. Let's see, market pulling back up. Interesting. So next target on Amazon here, guys, 236.50. If we hit that today, these contracts are going to be up like 600%. 350% on Amazon right now. Absolutely epic. You're at 44% on January 27th. Yeah, Daniel, I like those. I like those. I just, again, I don't know if I'm going to do it just because I have 1,000 shares of it. But that looks very good. All right, Amazon. Do your worst here, bud. Oh, 377%. Thanks. Oh no, the Swing King struck again. Who's surprised? Who is surprised at this point, ladies and gentlemen? You took a starter position in those leaps. Nice. Nice. So the Amazon break was down here. We nailed this on Wednesday. You get a nice move to the upside. You hit that first target of 229.30. You get to ride it up to 236.50 and print more money, you know? Imagine that. Another multi-100%er. Don't miss the next one. There's going to be more next week. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, Michael, I see that one. We'll keep that one for the Discord. I like that chart a lot. The weekly on that, I like that. We'll keep that one for the Discord. So market kind of flashing around here, not really helping out Netflix, but if this market turns around, Netflix will get some help. Amazon just looks like a monster here. So solid work today so far, ladies and gentlemen. 400. Oh my God, the Amazon's just crossed 400%. Boom, ladies and gentlemen, another big winner for the good guys. Boom. Love that, man. Love that. Who's still in Amazon? Let's see. Who is still in the Amazons trying to get up to this 236.50 area here? I know it's a lot of you guys that are in it. Or it should be a lot of you guys. We had a lot of people in Amazon yesterday. Market knife in here. Oh, Netflix trying to come back up. All right. You are? Kimberly? Nice. Yeah, we'll see. Market's not having too much fun here. So we'll have to wait and see what it wants to do. If the market pulls up, I mean, you're going to see some craziness. Just letting you know. Sammy, great work, guys. Let's see him in community gains. Let's see. What are you guys up on those? I mean, I'm up over, well, what am I at now? Probably 300-something%. 372. 372% on Amazon right now. 366, 370. They're moving around. But yeah, those look good. I'm gonna see if I can get this the final or sack. I mean, if we hit 236.50 like soon, I'd probably take the rest of it off. But again, like this is my Amazon position that I have right now, guys, could literally go to 0 and I still would have made a bunch of money on the trade. That's the beauty of what we do. So now I'm just holding runners, trying to squeeze out a little bit more of this. And if it goes back down to break even, so be it. I'll just trim the position, take whatever gain I have, like take some more profits off the table there, because I'm just playing with house money now. All right, market pulling up a little. Google's going there a little bit. I just it's a little whippy here. I'm not the biggest fan of that. About a month out. Yeah, I have the next weeks on it, so mine are going to be a lot more volatile. So like if this runs up, honestly, if this runs to 236.50 today or Monday, these will probably be up 1,000%. Oh, here comes Netflix a little. So again, over yesterday's high, those of you guys that aren't in it yet, I'd say that's a good spot. I'd say that's a good spot for you. So see, market pulling up a little bit. Netflix gets a little bit of a boost. And again, I'm not really looking to do a whole lot today, guys. I'm looking to keep my open positions, see what I can squeeze out of them. Ooh, Amazon getting killed. It's fine. Let's see what Netflix has got in store for us. Because again, like I'm looking for A+ high quality setups to nail. I mean, Google's kind of the only one that I would be interested in today. We were talking about this one. So if you guys grab that one on the break, that's great. That's a good move. I'm just really not looking to take any more risk right now. Novo, did it break the top side of the 5-minute opening range? Yep. So Novo's a go there if you want it on. Wow, Novo really ripped in the pre-market here. That's interesting. Does Bull look like it's consolidated? Let's actually take a look, because Bull could get interesting. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Okay, so now I would say going into what? I think it was last week? This week? We were looking at Bull and we were like, this one could get interesting here. Now that it's flatlined enough, I'd say the break of 1642 is kind of that line in the sand where it's like, if it gets going there, all right. Amazon now stuttering a little with the market. Netflix is showing some strength today, though. That's good. To enter Netflix or TP? No. This is, remember, Netflix over yesterday's high is the entry. Where do you think the take profit would be? This is what I want you guys to start doing. You guys got to start at, like, this is what we said yesterday. There's no more, there's no more, hey, SCV, just tell me the level. It's not going to happen. I need you guys to be saying, hey, I think it's here. Can you please tell me if I'm right or wrong? You have to get in the thought process of doing this for yourself. That's the point. That's how everybody's able to have so much success, which a lot of you guys have had that type of thought process going into it, and that's why you guys have been able to crush it even more. My Netflix is just snapped. How about Nebius? I can take a look at it. I see what you're saying here. It's not the worst looking chart in the world, but it's not the best. I would need probably towards the end of next week at the earliest that I would start looking at this one for a potential setup, but you could get a nice little post-earnings consolidation move on this thing. So Amazon back down, but still green on the day. I'm perfectly fine holding this one out. Netflix is looking phenomenal here. Again, that 1244.55 area is kind of that spot that if it breaks, I'd say that's a good spot that if you guys want to start getting. Also, those of you guys that aren't in LTMP, don't be slinging these. Like, you have to go through the learning curriculum videos to understand what we're doing. Also, yeah, CVS was another one. I'm going to see these in community gains too. Jose, first 100% trade. There you go. There's Netflix, guys. If you want Netflix, there it is. Good work, man. That is awesome. But yeah, I want to see, because CVS was really good. Yeah, this one, so the break on CVS was this purple line here. If you held out through all these this is probably, somebody has this. I need to see what these are like at. Ooh, we're making a lot of money today. So far. 1276 TP1. 1276, 1277 basically. It's this high. What is this? 1277.50. That's what the level is there. And guys, it's not hard. Think about it. It's just like, boom, where is it? Hold on. Netflix, level, right here. Next level, boom. That's what we're looking for. So let's see if the market wants to behave and give us something there, but we'll see. Very volatile. You think Hood's setting up for an all-time high push? Isn't it right at all-time highs? I don't really like that. Netflix back down. Amazon kind of flirting here. Market's not helping anybody out. Like the market here needs to wick and then start pushing to the upside in order for like Netflix and Amazon to really get going. So it might not, but it doesn't matter when every single trade I outline has the ability to run multi-hundreds of %, which you guys see every single week. Like think about that Amazon right there. Like those are epic. They're still sitting at 270%, guys. Chain is wild on Netflix. Yeah, if you don't like the chain, don't touch it. I mean, it just hit that level, didn't really like it there. But again, Netflix is a fast mover. It could go crazy. All of a sudden, you're just like, oh shit, it's at 1250, you know? Like, it goes wild. Or it could drop significantly. Who knows? We do have consumer sentiment data coming out at 10 as well, so in about 19 minutes here. Also, make sure you guys have notifications turned on for the YouTube channel. I go live every day for you guys at, 10:30 publicly, but Fridays are public live day. Jose, I'm learning, brother. Literally rewatched your setup, options entry, and options exits video like 3 times. Good. That's what we want to see. That you're focused on the learning. That's also why prices are going up too, guys. Like I'm a little tired of people coming in and then being like, no, I want you to do this. This is what I need. I'm like, no. I know what you need in order to have long-term success. Don't come into my group and say, oh no, I think you should do this. No, absolutely not. The reason why everybody's able to have so much success in the group is because of the way that I do things and the way that I teach. Don't come in there and say, no, but these other people do this and do that. And I go, okay, well, these other people aren't me. And aren't as good as this at this. Disrespectfully, they're not as good at this as I am. They just aren't. And I know exactly what all of you guys need in order to have long-term success. You either are gonna listen, you're gonna really take what I say to heart and say, okay, this is what I should be doing. I'm gonna learn the process to do this because I've seen the ability of these trades to really go, or you're not, and that's okay. It doesn't make any difference to me, you know. But right now, I'm giving all you guys the ability to get in at a very low rate, get 50% off your first month. If you want to come in and learn, great. If you're that type of individual, if not, prices are going up at the end of the month, and you're just going to keep seeing the filthiest trades in the market fire off, you know? Don't fuck around with our lizard or you get bitten. Yeah. Let's see. Can you explain your course and group a bit about you provide? I'm a new sub. Yeah, so in general, basically what I'm showing you guys how to do is identify stocks that are about to explode before they do. So what I do in the course videos is there's 2 main course curriculums that I have in there for you guys. There's the Swing Kings course, which is 99% of what we do, and then there's the Day Trading Mastery course. So if you have no familiarity with options, the video that I made for you guys that actually explains what options are, how they're moved, how they move, how they're priced, is in there. But you guys get access to everything. And then the Swing Kings course, which goes over exactly how to enter, how to manage the trade, where to exit, all of those different things in there so that you guys know the exact reasoning behind why and where you're entering the trade, how you're going to manage it when you're in it, and exactly when and why you're going to exit, because those are the most important things. Now, in addition to that, you also get the full watch list of stocks and cryptos every single weekend and updated throughout the week that are about to explode before they do. So it's basically you're getting the actual strategy in the system and you're saying, okay, this is what we're looking for. And then I'm showing you all of the needles in the haystack and saying, this is what the ones that actually qualify. And then it's like up to you to execute. And then in addition to that, I also do the private live streams for you guys at 9:15 every single day, except for Fridays. It's just big public live day. And then you get the pre-market plans, the macro research reports, the single stock research reports, everything. So, and it's the way that we do things in there that's so different from every other way I've seen like groups being run, and it's the reason why you can see everybody in the chat and in the group all the time like having so much success. Like if you guys see like my Instagram stories or like my tweets, it's like I've never seen anybody else showcase the types of results that we are, and it's solely due to the way that we do things. It's not this like following nonsense. Like, you're not going to have success doing that. It just doesn't help anybody. I'm here to help you guys have the skills that nobody can take away from you. All right, market's not looking great here. Let's see if this thing can pull up. Amazon, I mean, we're still having a good day today, I think. It's not as good as before. Oh, yeah, still cruising. So, Netflix moving back up here. I want to see a nice, clean push through this high. Nice, clean push. So, market is not looking great, though. We're going to need to see this thing pull back up. You're just kind of downtrending here. So, there goes Netflix to the downside. Ooh, there she goes. Yeah, very, very, very volatile here. Ooh! Am I still green on those? I might be. I should be. No, I'm flat on Netflix right now. Neo moving this morning? Let me see. Whoa! 21 hours, Neo is maintained at neutral by JP Morgan. Neo ripping up there. There we go. Again, like I said in the video yesterday when we were talking about Neo, it's like, again, like this is going to be very volatile. I'm not trading this, but like the bounce in the respect of the 200 EMA was a good sign. So really all we need to look for now is if it's going to hold, but this looks very solid moving forward. Dude, Netflix is crazy this morning. Netflix is like Stressla. Where is Tesla, actually? Because you guys were asking about that one. I haven't seen that one. Tessie actually looks interesting here. Dude, look at, if this thing takes out day low, I mean, I probably won't. I'm probably just going to leave this one be for a little bit, give it some room to breathe just because it's wild, and I don't necessarily see the reasons why the market is selling off like this morning. We also have consumer sentiment coming out at 10 a.m., which could definitely move things around, so we'll see. Again, the outcome of one individual trade is meaningless when I'm handing you guys like thousands of percent every single way. It doesn't matter. You know? Like, what are my Amazons still up? 200 something percent? 200%? That's crazy. Amazon just cooked you? Why are you buying Amazon contracts? Why are you buying Amazon contracts? You want to be my exit liquidity? The Amazon entry was right here, 223.50. Don't be willy-nilly buying stuff. I don't understand why you would do that. The setup is right here. Boom. Entry on Amazon here. Boom. You don't buy it. You don't buy when it's already moving through the first. After the first take profit, you're buying? Oh, that hurts my soul, man. Get into LTMP and stop doing that. That hurts, man. That hurts. That hurts me probably more than it hurts you because I know all of you guys have the ability to not do stupid things in the market and you guys just do it. Why do you do that? Yeah, Netflix is worse than Stressla. It's crazy. You took a small post earnings position on New. It's a bank. I don't really want to be screwing around with the post earnings on a bank, you know? I'm not really all that interested in doing that. But good week. Amazon was my big winner of this week. You guys had MSOS. There might have been another one. CVS was another really big one. eBay, if you guys were still in that. There were a lot of really, really good ones this week. You're in T-Mobile? How's that looking? Oh, man. I mean, guys, T-Mobile is starting to set up again here. So this was another really good one from, I believe, last week. The breakout here on T-Mobile, ripping up through these highs. That was an epic move. I could just show you so many. Like, I don't know. Like, this is my thing. It's like, how many more, like, you guys sitting on the sidelines, how many more of these, like, life-changing trades are you going to watch everybody hit before you're like, oh, I probably should be operating in the market this way and not doing all this other nonsense? Like, I don't know. You want to see 10 more? I'll give you 10 more. They're just going to keep happening. T-Mobile is actually setting up for round 2, though, and that could be very fun. Yeah, I know, Dave. I don't think Dave's in the chat here, but Dave, I need to see like semiconductor chart last year on Palantir to want to short it. But yeah, let me throw the link in the live chat for you guys here. Use code August, get 50% off your first month. Lock in the lower rate because prices are going up at the end of the month. Don't miss it. Do not miss it. Yeah, market's drilling here. So again, market's going to drill like this. It's going to be very hard for something like a Netflix or an Amazon to continue up. They are showing some decent signs of strength here, but we'll see what they want to do. VZ, yeah, I'm not going anywhere near Verizon. So I'm not really seeing why the market, this is just a little pullback, I think. I'm not really seeing the reasoning for the market selling off here. Not seeing that. You know? It's just going to do what it's going to do, you know? Especially after PPI yesterday. I mean, it could be bracing for consumer sentiment, but like, whatever, man. Nothing ever happens. You're just trading stocks till I get more consistent. Does anyone else here? Brittany, no. So a lot of people, especially the ones over in Europe, they trade a lot of shares. But I think you've seen this, Brittany, and like I've talked about before, it's like, well, the risk to reward on the shares trades is almost all the time better than the shares or than the options trades. Unless like the options really go, which we've seen a lot of those recently. But the only thing is that you're going to have to, with the shares trades, you're going to be locked into like one or maybe two of them. Because some like the risk on those charts is going to require you to put a lot of your account into the trade just by the way the charts look. Dude, this is getting ridiculous with these bugs in here. They're coming from somewhere and I don't know where. Uber alerted? I don't think I have an alert on Uber, but I like it, but it's just not great, you know. Amazon pulling back up a little bit there. That's good. I'm not touching anything new today, guys. I don't think. It's just why. We've had a good week. We're gonna let things flicker around, do their thing, and just kind of go from there. You know, I'm up 230% on Amazon. Gonna see if we can go hit that target. See what happens with Netflix. It either wants to hit and get going, or it doesn't. Like I'm perfectly fine waiting for this market to kind of filter around a little bit, see which charts want to look good, and then go attack next week with the best setups in the market again. You know. A candle. I have something for like. I literally have like a light thing for them now. I just don't know where they came from. I don't have my windows open. I don't have a messy apartment at all. Like it's very strange. They're coming from somewhere, and I don't know where. It's pissing me off. You know. So, but welcome to everybody hopping into the group. You guys are making the right choice there. I mean, I can keep showing you. I feel like people just kind of expect it out of me now to just hand out the most disgusting trades in the market all the time. CVS first target 70. From where? Hold on. No. First target 64. First target on this was 67, and I don't know what okay, so if you bought this breakout, hold on. It's this right here. 68, 61. That would be the first target that I would be looking for. If you bought this breakout. This was the big one that everybody hit, though. You aren't beating the lizard allegations with the bugs in there. Yeah, you guys call me a lizard, dude. Like, we do. I know, Boomtown. It's boiling water in your kitchen sink train. Yeah, I might do that. I don't know. It might be the kitchen sink. I don't know. It's like I'm not a dirty human being, so I don't know how but like they're coming from somewhere. Yeah, market's doing its thing. Let's see what Netflix wants to do. I mean, that showed some strength there for a little bit. Let's see. Amazon still looks pretty good. Drain flies. It definitely could be. I didn't have this problem in my old apartment. MSOS hanging around 5. VOD. Taylor, I like the phrasing of that question there. It looks good. Here's the problem with this. I don't think that this is really what we want to be doing. You know, like if this were to flatline into the 10 chart, it's a very gappy looking chart. I'd probably leave this one alone, and this would be a share trade. But just for like looking at, hold on. You might be looking at the completely different thing. I think you mistyped it. And the earnings. Where? I mean, are you talking about this 70? I mean, I guess, but like heart-shaped wings. I don't know. You didn't live in the water. I live on the water. You guys can see the water right here. Take a look at HP. Did HP end up going? The Dave ticker. It still looks good here. It kind of broke yesterday. All right, Amazon's starting to work its way back up there. I like that. I'd love for Netflix to get its head out of its you-know-what. Nicely green on today, but nothing crazy, man. Still up 250% on Amazon. My Netflixes are a little in the red, but let's see if those can get snapping back into the green. Well, Jose, you would not be touching CVS now. Yeah, I didn't in my old apartment. I didn't. Well, I wasn't on the, like, it wasn't directly on the water, you know? So I'll throw a little alert on Amazon here and see if it wants to get back up. It looks good. I'm holding that one. I want to see that hit the target. Momo, yes. So that was what I was waiting for you to come in and ask for that. Thank you. I didn't want to go over it a million times, but yes. Okay, so LVS here looks good. This is a really, really good looking chart setup, and you are breaking the highs here. Let me see. So this was the breakout if you wanted it, 54.42. Now, the issue I have with this is that you had a really nice period of consolidation and then a breakout, and it didn't really follow through. So, like, if they weren't going to bid this thing up aggressively here on this break, why would they do it here, you know? So this is one, just, like, thinking about the context of what the chart actually looks like, that I would probably stay away from it. But it's, like, you're on the right track. Like, that does look good. But, like, just think about it like this. Like, maybe it goes, maybe it doesn't. But, like, if they had the ability to, like, rip this thing right here, oh, and now they're going to wait for it at a higher level, like, yeah, people love to chase in the market. Like, maybe that ends up happening. But this was the one in this period of consolidation that if it was going to go, it was probably going to go off of that one. So I'd probably leave it alone here, if that makes sense. Datadog, that was what I wanted to tell you about it. Datadog, I mean, it's bouncing off the 200. If you can kind of flip above the 10 there, I'd get interested. But this was so Datadog is the chart, guys, that the LTMP group nailed the biggest trade of the year on so far, 8,000%. So somebody's probably going to beat it at some point this year, the 8,000% return. But again, I mean, you guys have everything you need at your disposal there in LTMP. It is, once you see it, you can't unsee it. It is the best place to come and learn how to operate in the market. There is nothing else like it out there. You're never going to see anything better than this. Looking good now. My Netflixes are coming back. My Amazons are up 263%. We're looking good, folks. I just want Netflix to get back above 1240 and start making that push to 1250. What's the market looking like? Yeah, it's trying to wick here a little. We also, guys, have 3 minutes until consumer sentiment data, so that can move the market around a little bit here, especially with inflation expectations. So just be aware of that. You tried to size it for 0? Yeah, it's smart. Smart. I'm not a big fan of what yields are doing today. What's the dollar doing? Nothing. Also, guys, again, we have a 200 like goal on the stream. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you guys hit that like button. It costs you nothing to do it. Largest trade ever was 4,200% with SBAT. Nice. Hims. You ready? Garbage chart. Sorry. Yeah, this is not one that you buy right here. Sorry. This is just clearly downtrending. I think this could easily get back down to that 200 EMA on the daily here. If Hims is going to set up again for another good entry, I will tell you, but it is not right now. Neo popped. Yeah, Neo did pop significantly there. So I'm probably up a lot today, Joe. Man, Netflix is bleeding there. What was the other one? CMG? I think it's basing, isn't it? Guys, I actually kind of like this. Guys, Chipotle. This could be a very interesting one for us next week. Chipotle, shifting the trend here, consolidating above the 10. Keep an eye out for this one. Sammy says, this group and knowledge has equipped me with what I need to confidently make money in the market. I feel like I can do this forever now. Changed the way I look at the market. Made it so simple. Sammy, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. Can you give some guidance on TP levels when you have leaps that hit, percentage-wise? What do you mean? Like, it's the same thing. Your targets are going to be a little bit more aggressive. You talk about open. I mean, you had a nice breakout here. I mean, if you want to buy it and gamble it, I mean, go for it. I'm just not going to go near this one. I don't think that makes sense, you know? Yeah, Michael, I know you did. I think we talked about that. I was like, that actually looks pretty good. I know we really do parabolic shorts, but would CELC be its potential one? It might be. No, this is not a parabolic short. This is just a massive gap up off of something, and then it's slowly grinding up. Parabolic shorts look like gap. Like, there's lots of gaps. Like MSTR last year, this. Look at this. Like, this is just like rip, gap. See? Like, that's a parabolic short setup. Do you see Chipotle back to the 50s after a huge dip? So here's the thing. I personally think that price targets are useless, completely useless. They do not help anybody. What I do is I identify very, very solid chart setups that look like they can get moving in a very, very positive direction. And then I have potential targets based on where it makes sense on the chart. So if I were to get long Chipotle here and we were to get a nice breakout, my first target probably be, I don't know, 45 or 47. That would be what I would look for. I would never come out and say, oh, it's going here. Like, because it doesn't do anything for anybody because nobody knows at the end of the day. It's all probabilities and just looking at the market like, all right, we got consumer sentiment. What happened? Nothing. Like, it's a useless exercise almost because, like, it can change. Everything can change. Like, I could give a target now. Things change. It's like, I'm going to look at where it makes sense to take profits on the chart based on the chart setup and just go from there. You know? Like, Amazon right now, like, the next target here is what? 236.50. Do I actually know for sure if it's going to go there? No, I have no idea. I have no idea if it's going to go there or not. But that's where my next area that it would make sense for me to start trimming that position. Okay? People out there that are giving you price targets here, they're just like, they have a fundamental misunderstanding of the way the market works. Michigan preliminary August consumer sentiment falls to 58.6, estimate 62. Ooh, is market going to bounce on that? Rate cuts. This is interesting. Oh, wow. Here we go. Michigan surveys of consumers' one-year inflation outlook. Preliminary in August was 4.9. Final July, 4.5. So that is good. So consumers are now expecting less inflation than they were before. 5-year inflation, the preliminary outlook was 3.9, in August. Final July was 3.4. So that is a positive sign. Inflation expectations moving down is good because of the implications of what that means. If you think that price levels are going to go up in the future, you might spend a little bit more money now in order to get the goods and services that you need, but also it could really, really lower lower spending levels overall in the system. So that's a good thing to see. Amazon moving back up, Netflix moving back up. I'm just going to sit in this for a little bit, just kind of see, because like technically my stop is down here, but like if it really screws around, I'll cut it early. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Drew? It's like a waste of our time to do that. Like I'll outline like levels on the chart that make sense to trim based on the setup that we're looking at. But it's not like a price target. It's just like, oh, if it goes here, I'm going to trim. That's where it makes sense to start trimming the position, you know? A lot of those food companies got killed too, like Sweet Green got murdered, see, off of earnings. Kava got murdered off of earnings. So I'd be a little bit cautious with those, but I do like it. So if you look at the JD chart on September of 24, that would be a pair. Let me look. Oh wait, that's May. Yeah, kinda. This one would have actually gotten you because this is parabolic here, and you would have gotten the 5-minute opening range break to the downside, and that one would have stopped you out. They're tough. Parabolic shorts are tough. So why we don't do a whole lot of them and don't really pay that much attention to them. When you hit them, though, they're huge. Like MicroStrategy, CVS flirting with going down. I mean, to be quite honest with you, like, Jose, this now is a chart that you are no longer looking at. Like I always say, you sell gap ups, you don't buy them. If you're in a position and you get a big gap up like that, I immediately sell it at open every single time. Or I make it free or something. The market is handing you a gift. You got to make sure that you're accepting the gift, you know? You don't buy gap ups, you sell them. Unless it's the post-earning strategy with a 5-minute opening range break. That's it. Yeah, we have a lot. The way that this market looks here too, guys, we have a lot of really, really, really awesome setups coming going into the end of August and September. Those of you guys that are hopping into the group, make sure that you go through those curriculum videos, ask me questions. We're going to get you guys on the right path and having you guys have the ability to hit those multi-100 and multi-1,000% trades too. Yeah, Palantir. See, the thing with this, I can't get myself to short this one. Easy buy right now. Dude, I also love Chipotle, so like I should own it. I can't really get myself to short this thing. There's not really enough on the chart right here that is going to tell me that this thing is going to have a longer sustained downtrend. I think this is just pulling back a little bit, which makes sense. It's very overvalued, but even if it came back to here, it's like, I mean, maybe you could get a nice little downside setup, but it's like, yeah, I just think the market is going to be way more irrational with this name for a longer period of time. Google trying? Yeah, Google was an interesting one from this morning. Yeah, Google looks good there. I mean, maybe I would do something on this, but I kind of want to just leave everything be today, see what Netflix can do, see what if Amazon can continue through those highs. So, I mean, nice day today, I believe, overall. Like, let me look and see. Yeah, I mean, I'm still nicely in the green today, but nothing crazy. Like earlier when Netflix was ripping over 1240 and Amazon was over 233, I mean, I was having a real good day. But again, to me, when I talk about the market with you guys, it's not this is like I know I say these things and sometimes it feels like I'm bashing my head against the wall with some of you. It's like I'm trying to show you the way that like you should be operating from like a professional perspective. It's like I don't care what happens on any individual day, you know? Like I'm more concerned about, honestly, like I don't really care what happens on a week, a month, a quarter. I'm really concerned with what happens in a year. That's really what I'm concerned with. It's having that longer term vision and making sure that you're setting yourself up for long-term success that's going to enable you to have that long-term success. Like I could go up and just like have like a bunch of paper cuts or a bad quarter or something, but like I showed you guys like the 3-month performance that I had over 200% on the account. I don't have to do anything, nothing. I don't have to do anything else, nothing, zero. I could just stop. That's what's important about the market. It's understanding that when the market gets hot, you take advantage of it. And when it slows down, you make sure that you're able to keep yourself safe. So I hope that this is getting across to a lot of you guys because like these things that we talk about in the stream are so critical. The things that I discuss in the group with you guys are just like the most important things that you have to understand if you really want to have success. If you want to just gamble around, that's fine. But you're not going to have the results that you want. It's just simple as that. I'm kind of happy my lip isn't purple. It was purple yesterday when I got hit in the face. Amazon looks good. Netflix is trying to flirt with that 1240 area. That's good. That new chicken at Chipotle is really, really, really good. I hope they leave that forever. Let's see. SOUN. Let's see. What does it look like? That's starting to look good there at the highs. I mean, that could be an interesting one. Yep, this strategy is the best strategy I've ever seen. Thanks, A-Rock. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, you've been crushing it, dude. Yeah, SOUN does look like it's brewing, but it's a post-earnings consolidation setup is what that is. SOUN is not really one that I really like, just in general, but, I mean, if it sets up, I'll trade it. Yeah, the honey Chipotle chicken, I love that stuff. I'm probably going to have that today again. I had it yesterday, too. Yeah. Now we're looking really good today again. Netflixes are back in the green. Now they're not. They're flat, basically. Amazons are up 260%. So, again, Netflix, very crazy movements on this thing, and it's probably going to continue to have crazy movements. But like I said, it's going to be very hard for that thing to continue up if the market's going to nuke itself. Like, if the market starts running back up here and starts retesting these pre-market lows, all right, Netflix can get back above the mid 1240s. Today is the last day for the honey Chipotle chicken. Lee, I'm telling you right now that if you're lying to me and you're you're screwing around with me right now, I actually might cry. I like seriously might shed a tear for the honey Chipotle chicken. And also, I'd probably short Chipotle because that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life for them to take away that honey Chipotle chicken. I would probably full port short. Amazon back up looking good. There's no way that that's real. If that's real, I'm going to be really pissed. I will actually be really pissed. There's no way. You can't do this to me. You can't. Limited time only? No. Don't you dare, Chipotle. You guys are going to lose me as a customer. When does it end? No. Was it yesterday? After August 14th? No. 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 You just... That ruined my day. That literally just ruined my day. That's bullshit, Chipotle. I saw August 14th yesterday. So I had it yesterday. That's so dumb. My bad yesterday. That's even worse. This is bullshit. Dude, that's horrible. I just got the worst news of my life. You guys, I want to buy puts on it. Where is it right now? I swear to God, I want to buy puts on Chipotle right now. I'm not gonna, but this is ridiculous. Lee, you just ruined my day. I'm gonna go over there and it's fine because technically if you mix the sour cream in the freaking vinaigrette, it tastes the same, but now I'm sad. We were having fun today. Netflix is doing all right. You got Amazon doing good. Now I'm sad. You have a great life. I'm kidding. That's not the worst message I've ever received. They may still have some you can get today. Yeah, but it's day-old honey chipotle chicken. Now that I know that they're not serving it anymore, I'm not going to order it. I don't want day-old honey chipotle chicken. They ended it on your birthday? Freaking, it's all Daniel's fault. Blaming you, Daniel. That's ridiculous. I think we should short it. I think we should collectively short Chipotle to 0 right now. We're going to take our combined net worths and we are going to short attack this thing no, here's what we do. This is what we do. Ready? We are going to absolutely hammer. We are going to create an activist campaign and say to Chipotle, we are going to take the collective power of the LTMP community and we are going to continuously hammer shorts on Chipotle with everything that we have until they bring it back. I'm going to tell everybody on Twitter to do this. And the SEC is going to get us. It's activism. Full board short attack. Yeah, happy birthday, Daniel, though. That's awesome. Hopefully you did something fun. Amazon looking good. Netflix looking okay. What's the market doing? Yeah, everybody wish Daniel a happy birthday. You guys just ruined my day. I'm pissed now. We could start a bunch of corporate rumors. Yeah, how about I go lick the sidewalk and then eat Chipotle? I'll take one for the team. If that gets us our honey Chipotle chicken back, I'll go lick the sidewalk. The problem is it's Boston and the sidewalk's probably pretty clean. So I'd probably be all right. Novo flirting with 52. Nice. There we go. I wonder what my average is on Novo. Yeah, so for those of you guys that bought the 5-minute opening range break on Novo for the leaps, that's looking really good. I tweeted that out this morning too. The Novo move. I guess I'm here's the thing, guys. I'm just going to keep being right. That's my goal here. I'm just going to keep being right. You guys that aren't in LTMP yet, I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, Novo looks good. Google moving. Yeah, if you guys are in Google, that looks good. Netflix starting to come back up. Again, I want to see it through that high. Sometimes I feel like I'm a cocky a-hole, but I feel like I can be because I'm right so many times. There's nobody else giving you guys multi-1,000% trades every single week, UPS. I don't like that chart. I could look at it, but I don't like that chart. If it flatlines here, I guess, but that's just a massive bear flag. I'm not the biggest fan of that. We just need to find a doctor to diagnose it. Yeah. We need who's a doctor in the live chat? Can you diagnose all of us with E. coli? Doesn't have to be real. We'll just get an official medical diagnosis that says we all have stomach problems. And then we'll go from there. We start our campaign. We take some shorts. We're not trying to make money. It's not about the money. It's about sending a message. Lulu shifted the lows. Is it? Guys, we're not actually shorting Chipotle. That's actually a good looking chart. Yeah. I actually like this. I like how this is looking here. Where's Dr. Bob? Where is Dr. Bob? We need Dr. Bob to officially medically diagnose all of us with E. coli. All right, my Netflixes aren't really moving here, which is interesting, but we'll see. If it starts snapping through those highs again, that'll get pretty aggressive. That'll be nice. So, again, Netflix is going to be a crazy one. We'll see what happens with it. But, yeah, I do like Lulu shifting at the lows here. Save the honey. Should we tweet this? I got to find a good tweet. At Chipotle. What should we tell them? We could use my Twitter account for good securities fraud. No. Dr. Bob, it's not securities fraud. Because we're not actually trying to make any money at all. We're trying to actually lose money. Because we're threatening them with selling pressure. This is all we want. We just want our honey Chipotle chicken back. That's it. That's all we want. Netflix looking good there. I hope if I'm not actually serious, we're just joking. Save the honey, short the money. Yeah, we're not trying to make money. We're trying to send a message. All right. I'm going to say if you don't bring the honey Chipotle chicken back, your stock is going to 0. Ready? 3, 2, 1, tweet. That's all we're doing. We're not going to do anything. I'm not going to take any positions on it. Everybody go like that tweet. We're trying to get Chipotle. This would be fun if we actually started bantering with the Chipotle account today. That would be fun. Everybody go like and retweet that tweet there. While we're watching Netflix starting to rip for us. That's nice. And Amazon looking good. Gonna go and get one of those bowls for lunch. I'm probably still gonna go to Chipotle today. I'm probably still gonna go. But everybody go like and retweet that tweet. We're gonna get Chipotle's attention here. Yeah, we're looking good today. We're having fun. On days like this, guys, we can just have fun in the market. Netflix is looking good. You guys in LTMP are crushing as usual. We're gonna keep it going. Let's see. How are you guys doing on that tweet? Are you helping us? Were you guys being helpful? There we go. There we go. Good work, guys. Likes, retweets, comments. You gotta, because they're gonna read the comments. You gotta comment too and be like, yeah, what the lizard dude said. Mo. Yeah, that looks really good actually. Altria looks nasty here. I don't know if I trade it, but we've had some good trades on Altria in the past. Save the honey. Let's see if we can use this Twitter account for good. We probably could have done it on the old Twitter account that I had with 30,000 followers on it. That one would have worked. But I like this new Twitter account. The new Twitter account is more fun. We don't have Chipotle in Europe, but still liked and retweeted. Thanks. Appreciate you, Eddie. Eddie's my favorite person because he likes all my tweets and Instagram stories and Instagram posts. Eddie is my favorite. Meta. Whoa, I didn't know. Hold on. I got to look at these accounts today. Jeez, I didn't realize that these things were firing off like crazy. Novo, Neo, and this. I've got to be really cooking today. Really cooking. Where's AMD? If AMD is moving too, that's going to be... no. I mean, that's not really that big of a deal. Because that's my largest position, and then Neo... I don't really have that much Neo, but Novo's movement. That's good. So I may not be cooking that much, but cooking, I would assume I'm nicely green. I just want to see what I'm at. Google all-time highs. There you go. There you go. Yeah, did you guys take that one? Yeah. Looking good today. Eddie's the nicest person. Eddie's my favorite. He likes all my tweets. He helps spread the word about how good LTMP is. Oh, you guys are crushing right now. Bring it back. There we go. All right, we got to get Chipotle's attention here. We're doing pretty good. We're getting there. Lizard. Your Novo Leafs are up $1. You made $1, or they're up $100 a contract? That'd be nice. I don't know. I think I think Netflix has the ability here to go absolutely effing nuclear. That's why I'm giving this one a lot of room to breathe. So, and same thing with Amazon. Like Amazon could get up to that 236.50 area, and I'll be up like 700 something percent on my contracts. You know, your Netflix is break even. Mine are probably break even too, because the break yesterday. Yeah, basically flat. Basically flat. That's fine though. I mean, if this thing can get going a little bit for us, I mean, like 12.50 today would be big time, which is not out of the question that it does this. Like if the market, again, now that Netflix is holding here, same thing with Amazon when the market's kind of stuttering like that. This to me right here, this candle, I mean, I would say has the signs of a bottom for the market today. So let's see if we can get a little bit of a push at least to these pre-market lows. You know? What contracts do you have? Oh, you have next week? I have the following week. I wanted to give it a little bit more time. I have the 1300s for the 29th. That's what I've got. That's what I've got. Because, like, think about it. You've got 1277. If this goes up here, those contracts are going to get snappy. The next target is basically 1300. And then if you really get going here over the next 2 weeks, I mean, you'd have 1341. Elf, is that shifting here too? So I think those are getting, oh good, yep, Mr. K, I like how that setup looks. Good for you guys. So yeah, that's what these, like, I'm not gonna remember everything that we talk about on the streams, guys, but like, yeah, these are starting to set up here and they're starting to look pretty good. So again, make sure that you guys are taking advantage of the 50% off your first month sale to LTMP. Again, I don't know. I really don't think I'm going to be doing a lot more sales in the future. I might not, but the overall price of LTMP is going to be going up. So, but if you join by the end of August, you're going to get this rate locked in. When you guys join, the price is never going to go up on you. There's no upsells. There's no nothing. None of that, guys. What you see is what you get. I can make so much more money doing this stuff. I just don't care. I'm trying to help you guys get the tools for long-term success. You know, that's what I want. Let's see, what do we got in community gains here? Google! Great work. 100% gains on Google already. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Saw that one in community gains there. That's great, guys. Congratulations. You guys are slacking on the like button today, though, which, whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. It's fine. I'll just keep calling out the best trades in the market, and then you guys don't like the video. Let's see. Have we gotten the attention of Chipotle yet? Okay, we're spamming them. We're doing good. The tweet is just keep liking, keep retweeting the tweet. Yeah, there's the link in the live chat for you guys there too. Don't miss it. I might just do it randomly too. It's like randomly raise the prices and it's like, oops, sorry, you missed it. Pay attention and pay premium. But maybe not. I mean, I'll give you guys till the end of the month to hop in. Come on, Netflix. My lip doesn't even hurt. Honestly, my shin hurts more than my lip hurts. From getting whacked. Caught a nice heel to the mouth. It's going to be really difficult to not bite it. Right here. Amazon back down. Let's see. Market. Yeah, we'll see. Looked like they want to come down. I wouldn't say that. I'd say after those candles that we just saw, I would say that they could chop around, but unless something crazy happens in the market, I don't think they're coming down. Amazon just got a nice little pop. Netflix is moving. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Who knows though? Just probabilities. I could be wrong. Who hit me? Mark. My boy Mark caught me with a heel. It was an accident. It's fine. Guys, it happens. That's like you guys. I think you guys saw my eye one week. My eye was all jacked up. It was like a scratch. It was weird. Starbucks? No. Not a good setup there. Market leaking? We'll see. Yeah, I'm perfectly happy with the positions that I currently have. Very happy with them. If Netflix can go through those highs, I think we could have some fun today. Up a nice little bit here. Nothing to really write home about, but like pretty good. I mean, I was up like $5,000 yesterday. That was good. I'll take it. Can't stay for too long, but thanks for the info and plan on joining the group today. What was the code? TB, the code is August for you to get 50% off your first month. Show you a Subway sandwich? No, it was like in a scramble. It's like, it happens. You should get caught with a heel. Bing. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, yeah, it's fine. It's open. BBAI. Oops. BBAI, I don't like at all. Open is looking decent, but like this is not one that I would touch. Yeah, market leaking here. Let's see. It is coming down. It is starting to leak. Netflix holding pretty well at the highs. Let's see what it wants to do. There it comes back up. They don't want it. LVS still holding 22% still? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I mean, if the market pops here, you can get a little snappy on these. I mean, they're up 5%. My Amazons are up 237%. It's good. Adobe? I thought that was starting to set up there. Yeah, Adobe next week's going to be really, really, really interesting, guys. Did I already talk Neo? I've talked a lot of Neo today. Neo's looking great. Neo's looking great today, I think. Yeah, Neo up 7%. Great move there. What are my projections for open by the end of the day? I don't know, man. Well, like, you want me to just guess at stuff here? I just like this is the problem with like this whole like retail trader stuff is like me saying that to you does literally nothing for you. Zero. It does nothing. You know what it probably does? I don't know. Let's say if I say it goes up to here. Let's say $5. What does that do for you? You know? It's like you're trying to force a trade on something that like, it's like, why this? Like, you know, it's like a decent chart setup here. Like, but why are we trying to force ourselves onto this chart? Okay, that came out wrong. that came out wrong. Sorry. Guys, I'm looking for setups on charts, not to try and like randomly find like force a setup on a name just because it's something, you know? It does nothing for you for me to sit here and just give a random end of day price target on open. You know? You know, it would do a lot for you. You taking the LTMP trades. Yeah, that came out wrong though. I gotta be careful the way I talk. Free runner just for fun. Yeah, it's like, this is a gamble. I wouldn't be going near that one. It's not for me. Nothing to do there, you know? I should be able to get a YouTube video out for you guys this weekend, too. That'll be good. Have we gotten Chipotle to respond yet? No, but we're getting there. Ooh, here comes Netflix a little. Yeah, I like how this market looks. I mean, you might be 15-minute bear flagging here, but I mean, that movement to the upside and the hold might actually be enough to help Netflix here. Oh, I know what I can do. Let's talk more Neo. We know Neo will pull back. We're waiting on Tuesday numbers. If you had shares based on history, would you sell covered calls? No. The only thing that you need to be thinking about with Neo right now, there's one thing. They either are able to execute on their goals over the next year or they're not. You got to think more long term, guys. You cannot be thinking too short term with these when you own shares. You really can't. You got to be thesis driven. My thesis on NEO is this is as simple as it is. They are either able to hit those profitability metrics that they've outlined, or they're not. If they can't, I'm selling it. If they do, it gets re-rated above 10, and I make a little bit of money. That's it. You know, that's all it is. Don't be trying to be like cover call this, that, the other. You're just gonna like you're literally gonna underperform doing that. You know, less is more. Less is more, guys. Sofi. Let me take a look, because this is, I like this. I mean, this is starting to set up here. I like that. Like, I hope you guys are understanding these things. It's like, is there anything to do on NEO right now? No, nothing. It's in a good spot. I own 4,000 shares at 455. It's not a big position. They either execute on their goal this year in kind of first half of next year, or they don't. And it's as simple as that. If they don't, and it comes back down to the whatever $3-4 area, it's fine. I'll just sell it. Too many people are like trying to put all of their money into these like really risky types of investments, and then like being like, I don't know, like hoping just that something ridiculous happens, and it's like, you know, it either works or it doesn't. It's as simple as that. The numbers on Tuesday are probably not going to influence things that much, and even if it does, it'll probably just keep shopping around in this range until because what I'm saying that I'm waiting for is what the market's waiting for. So then why would we really think about a lot else? Like, yeah, it could give us some insight into how things are actually doing and if they're actually going to have a shot at meeting those goals. But at the end of the day, it really is going to come down to the fourth quarter of this year, first quarter of next year, and then earnings reports coming out the middle of next year. That's what's important to NEO. And also, like, if they cannot screw up the Envo deliveries, that's important. That's very important for them not to do. So people try and be way too active, try to be too cute with the thing. It's like, no. Just less is more, guys. Less is more. That's why less trades, more profits. Like, based on history, NEO repeats itself. Please don't. Okay, this is another problem. It's like seasonality and like past things are gonna dictate future performance, and like that's just not how it works. You know. Wait, fourth quarter. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. You could make some premium if you want premium on it. That's sure. But like the thing is that if you're gonna look for like premium, I mean NEO probably has some decent premium, but like you could have taken that money that you have like 35,000 shares on and then used it in a better way, you know? Because like let's say NEO rips right now and you get your shares called away, it's like, I mean, you kind of just, you know. Screw it. Like there was no reason to do that. Like I'm just gonna hold. I don't have very much of it. It's not a big position for me. Like Novo's a decent sized position now. I got 1,000 shares of this bad boy, so that's not bad. I'll probably buy more at some point. You know what's that? Yeah, there you go. LTMP. You know what to do there. You know, it's like. I know, I saw yesterday too, people were talking about like the unusual options activity. I guess it wasn't really that unusual on Intel, and I'm like, they spent like what, 15 grand on some calls? Like, oh, somebody knew. It's like, dude, that could have been just some idiot gambling. Like, they got lucky. They made 80 grand or something. Like, good for them. Lunar? No, that's downtrending. That's got a base. That's got a base before you want to do anything on that. I don't buy charts like that. I like to buy bases. That's just straight downtrend. Yields are up today. Was that NEO that just went off? Nope. Nope. It was one of the weekly charts that I've been outlining for you guys. This one we're keeping for the LTMP group. I've given you guys a little bit too much for free recently. Like, I gave you guys MSOS, DNUT, AEO. I probably gave you guys Amazon too by accident. Like, I did actually give you guys Amazon. Netflix I gave you guys today. Like, you guys have had enough freebies. You guys have had more than enough freebies over the last month. We're going to start gatekeeping some of them just for the group. Go back to the group and see. I think it's in the... I'll just say it. I'll just say what it was. I'm not taking anything new today, but the weekly setup on that one looked really good. So if you want it, it's there. Orlando? Nope. Haven't been over there in like 2 years. Let's see. Amazon's still looking good. Netflix looking okay. Again, I want to see it push through the highs today. It's just this market looks like it wants to be very slow. That's why I was saying it could just be bear flagging here, but I do like this candle. You know. Your favorite buy of the day? I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't think that way. I don't, you know. I have between 5 and 8 really good ideas every single year, and I hammer them, you know? Porter, it's like, I'm looking for the highest quality things, not quantity, you know? I don't look at it per day. It's like, you're in the Discord? I know you are, but you know that's not how I do things. And I'm not even really looking to do anything today either. I'm looking to see if Netflix can follow through, Amazon can follow through. That's it. Google was the only other one from today that actually looked pretty good. I don't know where it is though. Oh yeah, there it is. TP1 is 208.77. That's why I like you. Thank you. But yeah, I'm not really looking for much today. I'm waiting to really see kind of. This is a great one though. If you took Google, that was kind of the only other one that we were talking about kind of in the pre-market here as being one that I'm like, yeah, you could take that one over the highs. But yeah, there's not. I'm waiting to see the really solid setups that form going into next week and then going from there. Amazon was my big winner this week. And then I think Netflix could be a good one if it gets its head out of it. You know what? And the market starts helping us out. MSOS was a really big one for you guys this week. That was awesome. We had eBay. We had T-Mobile. There were a lot of really, really, really awesome trades, guys. Like, really good. So I'm just going to keep handing them out. I told you guys last week that there's going to be a time this week where I come out and I'm like, here are the most disgusting trades that you've ever seen. Amazon was one. You guys saw CVS today. I mean, there's MSOS is still going there. I mean, I'm just going to keep doing this. It is not hard. Everybody loves to overcomplicate the market, try and do too much. The sooner that you adopt the less trades, more profits methodology, the sooner you're going to start having the results that you deserve. All you got to do is listen. Austin, what? Very conservative and you're great. Thanks, Porter. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, we do some of the most risky things in the market in a very, very risk-averse way. Johnny, I actually don't know. I'd have to look about CVX1 and CVX2. I'd have to look at that. There might be a spin-off or something. I don't know. Yeah, not a great look here on the market. You really got to shift back above this in order to invalidate this little bear flag here. I mean, on the 5 minute, I want to see how that looks actually, because you might be just forming a little bit of an uptrend. But yeah, I don't know. That's not looking too good. S&P's dropping. I mean, not really, man. It's kind of chilling here, to be honest. Just sold off in the morning off of pretty much nothing. I didn't really see anything that was driving markets around like that today. I mean, this was the 10 a.m. consumer sentiment candle, and you've just kind of been chopping around in that range, you know? With CVS a play we took this week at the end. It was one we talked about on the stream, and the reason why I wasn't in it is I was like, I just don't like this. When there's a lot of this noise on it, like with these earnings candles, I typically like to stay away, but I was like, I mean, it is a really good setup in here. So once that thing broke on, that was Friday. Yeah, so you guys bought that on Friday. Do you see a cup and handle on Sofi? I don't really care about cup and handles, but no, that's not a cup and handle. All this is doing is converging back into the 10 EMA. There's nothing to do on it right now. If there is, I'll tell you, you know? Yeah, if you can flip back above this, 64, 83.50 on ES, you can get a little bullish, but it's probably just going to chop around here. You got a pretty big 15-minute bear flag that you got to watch out for. So I'd love to see Netflix go up and break those highs. That'd be cool. Amazon's still looking fine. Where is Nova right now? How is that doing? Yeah, it looks decent. That actually is looking really good. I want that thing to start really getting back up. My average is probably like 56. Maybe? I don't know. I'd have to look. 55? Something like that? I don't know. So we'll see. Netflix chopping around. Yeah, good day today though. Nothing crazy. Still green. Just kind of chopping around, waiting for things to, play out. I don't think Amazon's going to get up to that level today, but it definitely could next week. We've got Netflix that looks really good here. I think this could go pretty nuclear for us. If it does, that'll be fun. Other than that, we're just kind of waiting around, guys. Waiting around for good setups to form. That's it. Moto. Yeah, decent movement there in the market. Again, you gotta flip this 64, 83.50 to get a little bullish, because you'd be like invalidating the bear flag. Which, I mean, we'll see. We got 45 minutes until Euro close, so we'll see what happens there. Ooh, 12 likes away from 100, guys. Thank you guys. If you guys have not hit the like button yet, make sure you guys are hopping on that. 200 like goal on the streams. I don't know if we're going to be able to hit it. I mean, I probably got to make you more YouTube videos to get more people in here doing that, but I only make YouTube videos when it makes sense. I mean, this is still looking interesting. I think we could still see a nice little rip here if this market turns back up. We're getting close, team. Google looks great, though. First target, 208.77 off of the 205.50 break. I think a lot of you guys are in that one, too. That's a good move there. That's like a really strong start to that move. Didn't we hit Google this, I'm pretty sure we hit Google, didn't we? I thought we did. We did something with Google. Anywhere we can privately recommend stuff for channel? What do you mean? Awesome. What do you mean? Like, what kind of stuff? Oh, wow. You guys jumped the like button there. Thank you. 4 likes away from 100. Thanks, guys. Now we're halfway there to the like goal. Halfway there. Last week? Yeah, I think it was last week we hit Google. That was a fun one. All right, new 15-minute candles, 10:45. Let's see what this market wants to do. Ooh, Pfizer experimental sickle cell drug fails phase 3 trial. That's going to be a nuke candle, I think. Oh, maybe not. And it doesn't care. That's interesting. That's interesting. Doesn't care. They want ankles. Pfizer up on that. That's funny. Netflix stuttering around to help the channel grow. Oh no, I know exactly what to do to make the channel grow. I'm not doing it though. You can suggest things, but like I know exactly how to do it. I've done it before. I'm not doing that. I just like it's not worth it. The people that find it and the people that understand how good what we do actually is are gonna know. And it's kind of as simple as that, you know? I'm going to talk about things the way that I want to talk about them because I think it's the right way to be operating in the market. And if people don't like that, okay, go lose money, you know? It's kind of how I view it. I could make more videos, though. I should make more videos. The channel grow. I mean, it's just really a quantity game at this point. It's a lot of news-driven stuff. You can suggest stuff, though, Austin. You definitely can. No, you just ride trends. That's all you do. You just ride trends. Find stuff that people are interested in, talk about it. That's it. Just be disciplined and hit the like on every lizard content. See, that's why Eddie's my favorite. Eddie likes all the Instagram posts and stories, all of the TikToks. Maybe not the TikToks, but all the tweets. That's why Eddie's my favorite one out of all you guys. Sorry. Dude, Chipotle didn't even respond to us. This is crazy. Boeing? You can take a look at Boeing. Yep. I love that. Netflix getting worked down here as the market. Yep. So this is really just going to be based on broad market movements here. We'll see what happens. Amazon's still holding pretty well, but I'm fine with holding these for now. Still a good day. MSOS back to 5. Amazon started a little there. It's just moving with the broad market, guys. That's all this is doing. Chipotle silence is deafening. Yeah, dude. If I go in there today and they don't have honey Chipotle chicken, I'm going to cause a problem. I'm going to start screaming. I'm going to end up on the internet because I crashed out at Chipotle. You should just get totally irate. Yeah, I will. I am irate. They canceled my chicken. I love that stuff. Because of SCP's post. Oh, thanks, Eddie. Where's Novo? Uh-oh. Selling. Hobbies and work? Bro, this is what I do. Hobbies? I mean, like, you guys see my trading. Like, this is what I do. Like, I don't know, hobbies. I go out with my friends a lot. I do a lot of, like, jujitsu. I don't know. I kind of have a new girlfriend now. It's just kind of fun. People looking for lizards. I was making a joke. I was like, I'm going to show up with all my friends today, and they're going to be like, what happened to your face? And I was going to be like, she hit me. Oh, yeah, and my ankles OnlyFans. Yeah, that is really the main source of my income. My OnlyFans account of my ankles. BB. I don't like that. Yeah, ankle modeling. Yeah. Yeah, I show my feet on the internet. I saw, guys, one of the pictures yesterday. I was going through my camera roll, and I saw one of the pictures of me holding my foot in the air in front of my old view. That finances the entire operation. Yeah, the ankle OnlyFans. Yeah. Definitely a hobby outside of doing this. Yeah. Dude, my freaking lip is all messed up now. It got me good. Boom. It's all good, though. It happens. SCV on Foot Finder? Yeah, dude. No, yeah, I got Foot Finder. I got OnlyFans. I got all that. BB? What does that even mean? No. Maybe I'll tell you guys the funny story eventually. This is a good story. How we went. This is a good one. Let's see. Bonnie Blue. Oh, that's funny. No, definitely not Bonnie Blue. Definitely not. That was funny. I thought you were talking about BlackBerry, and I was like, yeah, I don't really like this. Who needs super chats when you have OnlyFans? Dude, I know. No, it does, Michael. There is somewhere out there. There is an OnlyFans account that says STV's ankles, and it's a picture of my foot, like in the profile. One of you guys made that, and it's there. It's out there somewhere. I don't know if it's still up, but for those of you guys that have OnlyFans accounts, if you want to go look over there and let me know if my ankles account is still on there. I just remember seeing the picture of that, and I was like, guys, really? Really? What's going on with Apple? I don't know, man. Let's take a look. Nothing, just setting up here. I mean, this could be a very, very fun setup for next week for us on Apple, so we'll wait and see. Oh, you guys crack me up. I try, man. We have fun. Am I getting royalty checks? No, man. They're stealing from me. Someone knows SCV royalties? They do. It's like Discord, when I'm like, I'm never going to answer messages or anything, and it's like, oh, somebody's just been thinking that they've been messaging my foot for the last 2 years. Like, Google, you cut early? Yeah, Google looks good. I did cut Google early. I think I made some money on that one, but like nothing. Oh, I know what that was. That was last Monday when I cut Google. Yeah, that was decent. I mean, it was still money. That was still money. All right, market. Are we just going to slowly grind around here? Is that what we're doing? I mean, it's kind of enough time has passed now for this to, like, you just kind of bear flagged on this. So let's see if it wants to just really get nuked down to the PPI low, which, I mean, I wouldn't be thrilled if that happened because that would probably mean Netflix is going to screw around. I would prefer this thing to start shifting back to the upside here, get a nice little trend up, but, like, there's not really much going on today. It's very slow across the market, so. CB is the first guy. No, I'm not involved in this. I'm not involved with this degeneracy that you guys are talking about with Body Blue. I shouldn't have even brought up that analogy. It's just such a good one that you guys needed to hear it. Everybody was asking me, should I buy stocks after they go up 500%? No. No, you don't do that. Sorry. Just way behind on the stream. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Can you guys see, like, does my lip actually look bad? I don't think it does. It looked bad yesterday. I thought I was going to wake up and it was going to be purple because it was kind of purple yesterday. I just don't want it to get all gnarly, you know? Just tooth goes right through my face. Amazon moving back up. That's good. Come on, Netflix. You ain't where's your last? Stop. Guys. It's Friday. CMG, dude, we should start a hashtag. I don't think they're gonna reply to us. It's disappointing. Maybe I'll go somewhere else today for lunch. It's just so convenient and good. Hims, garbage chart, downtrending, don't touch that until I say it's setting up again. You don't buy stocks that are looking like this. Straight downtrend. Last time I said to buy, there's 2 times I said to buy Hims, which was like this 30-31 break, and then this one right here with the short-term trade idea. Those were the 2 good spots. Other than that, no. No, you don't want to be touching that. It is, however, interesting that they're not down much more. I will say, it is interesting that they're not down a lot more after the FTC probe. That, I would say, is actually a good sign. So if it shifts trend here and it starts to base again, I mean, we might look at that for a short-term trade, but not right now. You wouldn't be going near that thing. Yeah, I mean, slow day, just watching Netflix and Amazon. Oops, potentially cook here. Amazon looked real good at one point in market. Those were up 400% at one point. Those were good. Yesterday I said John Daly has a record for 800-yard drive. Is that far? Seems far to me. That's really far. There's no way. That's like wind, downhill, something. They must have like done something weird with that because that's ridiculous. Like I'm hitting like most par 5s are like 500 to 600 yards. Short par 5s are like 480. Par 4s are like between like, I don't know, 360 to 470 usually. Unless you're playing a long course, then you might get like a 500-yard par 4 if they're trying to be mean to you. You know? Longest drive I ever hit was 385. Drove a 385-yard green. I hit a few 2 days ago, like 340. That was good. That was also right after the rain too, so it was wet. So those probably could have gotten a little extra roll on them if it was dry. I hit a couple though, because it was a shamble. So it's like, I mean, I'm gonna let everybody go first, and then if we have one in play, I'm gonna try to do some magic. So like there were a couple dog legs that I piped one, and the ball just went dead straight, and I was like, oh, that one was probably 360. Remember, I'm tall. Like, I can whip the ball around. I was playing with my buddies, like, older, like, they're not that old, but they have these, like, thick ping irons the last time I was there, and I think I was hitting 4 irons 260 off the tee, which was ridiculous. I mean, that's not that crazy, but, like, it's still really long, you know? That's why when I go to Florida, guys, I, like, don't use drivers ever. Like, I don't have to. There's like expensive houses. I'm like, I'm not trying to hit them. Like, I'll pump a 4 iron out there like 240 and call it a day. Have like 170 in and just, you know, and just chill. Furthest you got was 250. That's not bad. That's not bad. Remember, I used to like play a lot though, and like I'm like genetically built for hitting a golf ball really far. I bet now if I really went for one, I could probably get one close to 400. Like if I really caught one with a little wind, maybe. You look 5'1" next to the boat. I am 5'1". That's what I am. I'm 5 feet 1 inches tall. No, I'm like 6'2". It's like good height, I think. It's pretty good. People like it. I don't feel that tall, but hey, I guess sometimes I'm out places and I'm like, wow, I feel really tall right now. You know? Oh, guys, I drove a car for like the first time in 2 years, like to this week. Did I tell you that? I was driving a car around. That was interesting. I still got it. Yeah, everything's just kind of fizzling here. I don't know. I still like Netflix. I want to see if this thing can get funky. I mean, I'm not a fan of just how slow the market is here. But, all right, guys. It is 11 o'clock. We are going to be wrapping it up for today. I'm going to throw the link one last time for you guys in the live chat for those of you guys that still need to take advantage of the most epic sale to the most epic trading and long-term investing community in the world, I would say. I mean, you guys see the results every single week there. Make sure that you guys are taking advantage of that 50% off your first month with code August. Don't miss that. It's going to be very, very, very bad for you if you miss it, because then you're going to have to wait, and then you're going to see me call out the more epic trades in the market continuously, and then you're going to be like, oh, shoot, I should have been able to, I should have joined earlier. And then that is the one thing that people tell me all the time, too, when they hop in. It's like, I wish I, only did this during my trading journey. And it's like, I know. It's that simple. But folks, I should have a YouTube video out for you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't do anything stupid. Market's going to be looking really, really, really good for some potential setups coming in next week. So those of you guys that are hopping in, make sure you guys go through the course curriculum videos over the weekend. And then just if you have questions, just let me know. That's what I'm here for. So folks, I will see you guys later. Peace.